are the hardest days, don't you worry anymore. 'Cause when life looks like easy street, there is danger at your door.
Uncle John's Band is the lead-off track from the Grateful Dead's 1970 album, Working Man's Dead. In the key of G, a favorite of bluegrass guitar pickers, the song features a meandering chord progression comprised of every diatonic chord in the key of G. That would be G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor. The only one they left off, F sharp diminished. Since there's so many chords, Uncle John's Band is not an easy song to memorize, so you may want to keep the authorized tab on hand. If you don't have it, go to TildalSheetMusic.com. In the left column, you'll see a link for Ultimate Easy Play Along. And there's lots of songs in there to choose from. The song is mostly in 4/4, with a few measures of 3/4. Rather than try to count these measures, listen to the original recording and try to sing and internalize the feel of these parts. Acoustic Guitar 1 is the rhythm guitar in Uncle John's Band. The intro begins with 4 bars of a simple rhythm on a G chord. 1, 2, ready, play. Repeat. This is followed by an easy chord progression with anticipations on the B minor, C, and D chords. They all enter on an 8th note, preceding the expected downbeat. We've established the G, here comes the B minor. Again. Let's try the first 8 measures of the verse. Strum 2 measures of G using the intro pattern, then a bar of C in 3/4, and a rhythm that parallels the vocals. Then back to 4/4 with 2 quarter note accents on the G chord, and then repeat the first 4 bars. So 1, 2, ready, play. 3/4. Again. So, beginning in measure 17, it's an A minor chord to an E minor chord, C, D. All of these measures are in 4, so there's no tricky counting involved. 1, 2, ready, play. C. Now. From there, it repeats back to the beginning of a verse. For the pre-chorus, chorus, and interlude 1 sections, strum the chords in a similar rhythm to the intro, making changes to follow the vocals. This is at measure 32 in your tab. 1, 2, ready, play. To another verse. Interlude 2 begins at measure 75. Song shifts gears a little bit here. You're going into D minor for a moment. Plus, there's a measure of 4/4 followed by a measure of 3/4. I think it's easiest to think of one measure of D minor, then G to C, with the last beat of the C chopped off. Here's what it should sound like. it is a little slower with counting. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. Got it? Interlude 2 is also the outro. So the same chords are repeated, the D minor, G, C, but then it ends on a D sus2 with a G bass chord. And it's simply, it's got a nice open sound. It's the G note. Look at your tab. Again, this would be measure 102 on your tab. If you don't have the book, it's also available on TotalSheetMusic.com, the ultimate play along link. So it's the D minor for a measure of 3/4 with G and C. You repeat that 3 times, and then the D sus2 over G. 1, 2, ready, play.